Here's a theory for you to disregard completely. Music, true music, not just rock and roll, it chooses you. It lives in your car or alone, listen to your headphones with the vast scenic bridges and angelic choirs in your brain. It's a place apart from the vast, benign lap of America.
I was in there for like an hour and I still didn't find what I was trying to get, but I saw a lot of cool records, but a lot of them that I saw I already have. So yeah, I was particularly looking for this Sam Cooke record, and they had like 3 Sam Cooke records in there, and they were all like, singles and just random stuff that I didn't need. So Hyde Park Records is my go-to record store because it's the closest one to me. If I really want to go search, I'm gonna have to go to the north side because that's where the rest of the record stores are. I think there's one good record store on the west side. I don't know, I've never been there, but I've heard about it. So yeah, I'll just try again another day. Probably go to the north side next time, and there's a couple spots that might have it. I'm out of here. When I'm searching for records, sometimes I go in like today with a specific purpose. I'm looking for something specific. But for the most part, I like to go to the record store when I don't know what I want, so that I'm like surprised about what I find, And I've bought albums and I didn't even know the band. I just liked the album cover. The album cover looked cool, and I've discovered bands that way. So, and artists over the years. What makes a great album? Somebody asked me that online a couple of nights ago. I think what makes a great album is like how much of themselves did they give you? How much do you feel like you know about them now because you listen to this album. Like, I think that when somebody really bears their soul on an album, it can't do anything but like really touch you, you know, really make an impression on you. And those are the albums that I've always loved. So I just feel like that's how you can tell, you know, and then you make that connection to that album, and then if it has like this effect on you every time you hear it. It's wild. But yeah. Anyway, I hope that at the end of my music career, I hope that I've made at least one album like that. I've always tried to be just so honest about my work and how I feel and putting that in my music. And that's because all of the artists that I love did albums that way, made music that way. So yeah, that's just my little thoughts on that. Thanks for watching. Be good to each other. Peace. I'm out of here.